welcome to this next episode of Artemis Under the Hood. So I quickly want to show you the agent build primitives within Artemis. So I think what's really important to keep in mind is that the agentic AI or the AI agent landscape is really developing at a rapid pace. And we've come to know certain primitives. So think of these primitives as the building blocks you can use to build AI agents. So things like RAG tools, agents that's more deterministic, agents that's more non-deterministic, flow-based or reasoning-based. All these things come together within Artemis. And as I mentioned previously, that the technology churn is quite severe, but that's being handled under the hood. So the technology churn is really handled under the hood, and the latest and the greatest in terms of build primitives are surfaced within Artemis. So if I go to this demo application called Mercury Bank and I open that application, immediately you will see that on the left here are quite a few well-known agent primitives, right? So you have agents. So different agents exist within this environment. I think what's really important to note is that if I go to the canvas view, you will see at the bottom left there are different relationships between these agents. So that's also something that's continuously evolving and developing. So you've got a handoff relationship between agents. You've got delegate relationships between agents where you've got a supervisor agent, for instance, and that agent delegates to other agents. And then you can also have escalation agents, right, where the process is escalated. If I go further, you will see workflows. So if you want to build a workflow, that's also possible. So if you want to have a kind of like a RPA 2.0 agentic workflow approach, then that's also possible. You will see that if I go back, there are tools. As I mentioned many times before, tools are really the hands and feet of the AI agent. In this case, you can provision an account, send the email, different tools. You also see memory is very important. So, memory is really the way intelligence is added to the AI agent. So currently, most AI agents are conversational based. That's just due to the nature of large language models. And as you know, every conversation needs context, right? So you cannot have an intelligent conversation if there's no context. And context needs to be retrieved at the right time, and context is saved as memory. So it's important. You will see, part of these AI agent primitives, there's memory. You've got tables as well where data is stored. Knowledge base you can think of as the RAG implementation, retrieving information. The prompt library, that's something that's commonplace. You've got different integrations, and then you've got your external agents as well. So obviously, if there's an environment where you've got existing agents, you can use the agent-to-agent protocol to connect to those agents. And then you can see there are other elements like evaluate and operate that we'll get to in future episodes. But suffice to say that you can, as an overview, immediately recognize where these AI agent primitives sit. And you can see that each of these can be accessed in a no-code fashion, and an agent can be built, without any technical knowledge or even prior knowledge of the Artemis platform. So I really think this enables, technical people, but also knowledge workers and business people to access technology and to build solutions. Thank you.